Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of the Wide World. This podcast we talk about everything with everyone. So today we have three special guests. Two of them are here with us, and they are here because they wrote a new book of this year. It's called the Cheese Moon. You have it right here. The first one is a conspiranoid. He's first say welcome to our first guest.
Hi, how are you?
Álvaro Pedro, how are you, bro?
Fine, and you?
Very good to have you here. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
He's a conspiranoid. He's an expert on aliens. All the things related to aliens. No?
Yes.
So please have a seat.
Thank
We
you.
have our second guest. That is say hello to Gustavo Uribe.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
He's
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
far left activist, extremist activist from the left, also communist. So he also helped to the developing of this book. So we're gonna have a seat and we're gonna start. First of all, we're gonna talk about the sponsor of this episode of the podcast. We have Hatsu tea. It's a really good drink. I will recommend it, and that's it.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Marvelous taste.
So it's the end of the
Man.
sponsor time. We are drinking it. So please try it and tell me
Thank
how
you.
it tastes. After it tastes like it's really good. It's good. It's good. They are paying the postcard, so it's good. They are paying. I'm gonna say that.
It's
It's
perfect.
Like,
It's perfect. It tastes like a. I'm not gonna say it because they're paying. So, first of all,
But I will say that hat is amazing.
oh yeah, the hat, you like the hat?
Yes.
Also, we have a gift for you because you are a special guest.
Thank you.
So, also for all the guests that come to the podcast, we are giving away the hats. Also, I have these two hats for you that I think that they match your personality.
Yeah.
For example, for you, this is the Minecraft.
Oh.
I think that it's very good.
Match the-
And also, I have this hat that I think that match the personality and energy of.
Thank
uh,
you.
of,
It's so beautiful.
So, we're gonna start with the book. We're talking about the book. The Cheese Moon was published in February of this year. It's a really interesting book. They talk about that the moon is made of cheese, and how it will have to be governed if some country take over the moon. So please tell me, I know that you were the one who got the idea to this book. Tell me more about it.
So I want to first tell you a little bit of the story behind this book. Firstly, the book was inspired because I see a moon, and I think, what it have? Why NASA have get up, to the moon and don't bring nothing? And I think it's made of moon.
So that all this book comes from one question, one scientific question, that is, what is the moon made from? So am I right? Am I right? So it's some interesting fact that I read about the book is that you say that the government that rules the moon should be a communist government.
Yes, the
So-
thing is that the idea I put it in the table, but my friend complemented and make it sound better.
Wait. We have a little technical
And-
inconvenience, so we are
So
here. So, well,
I think the most important thing of all the book, all the hypothesis that is made up, the cheese moon is what is the moon made about, and if we could achieve the moon and dominate it completely, I think the most important thing is to share all the cheese in the different people that is poor. So there will be cheese enough to all the people.
So
for the
another-
proletariat.
So another thing is that thirdly, we are not alone. We are with some friends that are audience are
And topus people.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, there's interesting point in the
because
we're talking
we
about the
question
Topus
people of that races.
Do you think that the Topus people should have the same rights as us? The Topus people from the moon, because if they are not from the Earth, they have the same right as us.
I think all we deserve the same rights, the same treatment. If all of us have the same availabilities and disponibilities, we'll reach a same future where all we're gonna write.
So another thing for complementing my friend is that we need to have the same race. Another thing is the cultural heritage that could give us that friends dance a population that live in our Shizman.
Will you marry what do you call that citizen?
A Topusia?
A Topusian. Will you marry a Topusian if you have the opportunity? Because why not?
So
No, I got my love here in the art.
So in my case, I think that yes, it will be a great opportunity to share moments, to see more about their culture, their language, and eating some cheese. But in that context,
The most important question is, will you date a Topusian girl or a Topusian boy?
what
I
do you
said-
think?
No,
What do you
okay. Well, obviously, I'm gonna say that I'm heterosexual. I have nothing against the homosexual people. I have to make it clear, no? But I am heterosexual. So the question is, you're asking that if I will date a Topusian girl from the moon, obviously, because I don't know what her personality is. But I have a question. Why are you assuming that Topusian people have a gender?
Because we already investigated.
We already
we
speak with them.
Yes,
So
we traveled a year ago, I think, on February on 2024, and we met a lot of different people.
that's
Topusian
why we
people.
write the book
And
and
the
complement all that with that people.
And the people, our people in there, will know and will expand all their minds.
Okay,
They will
okay.
know the real
Okay,
truth that the government doesn't want to know to us.
Yeah, in that case, yeah, I will date a Topusian girl. Maybe for
It's a good choice.
have a different experience
about
than
that.
Terrarian girls, because Terrarian girls are a little bit boring. Do you think that?
Yes, they are.
They are rotated.
So that's something interesting. We'll have anything else to say about the book, because I think that some people will be against that theory because they, for example, the far extreme right people, they say that no, the moon is not made by cheese.
The thing is that they have not visited the moon, so they don't have a great opinion on that.
Yes, their mind is so close that they think that there
But
is
it's by the government. They close our mind.
is all the government's fault. The capitalist system is the one who is corrupting ourselves, and that's what we have to
And
change.
making us think more outside the box.
That's the most important thing.
So I have a question. How long did you work in the moon? How was the study? And also I have an important question. Did you eat the cheese from the moon?
First, we're 5 months where we're in the moon talking with the people.
5 months and a half.
Sorry, talking with the people, their heritage, their culture. And we tried the cheese obviously because
They call it coordination. And we gotta say that we got a present also.
Oh, yeah?
We thank
Yeah,
we thank for this
we
class and that. So in honor of ourselves of our travel,
our
to the
friends
moon, they give
prepare
us
us some
they-
cheese.
Oh, that's cheese from the moon.
The fromis. It's called fromis.
For me,
Fromis.
for me,
It's one of the best cheese that
so let's
we
see.
could ever eat.
This is interesting. This is cheese from the moon. It's from it?
For me,
From-
yes.
From it. It's cheese from the moon.
There are two different types of fromis. There is one more natural, more like the earth,
Will you leave it there for this?
Yes.
and another that is more strong. The
So
flavor
the
is more
thing is
strong.
that we bring those the most
We could see that it's as white as the moon. So we can confirm it. It has some moon smell. I'm gonna
you
taste
need
it.
to
Try
taste
it.
a bit because
So-
it's too strong sometimes.
I
It's so good. Right, have a.
have
Mm. It's very good. It's a little bit salty. It's a little bit salty, you know, but I like it. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. It's interesting. I will have to go to the moon to try from.
But the thing that is really interesting is here in Earth, it different from the moon. So in the moon, it cools the taste stronger and could bring more flavors in that cheese
Yeah.
because of the particles that are in the moon and make the taste better. Here in the in the in the earth, it lost too much taste because we bring it and all the particles are bad.
Okay, that is very good. I have nothing to say about the cheese. It's good. Continuing with some aspects more general from related to the book, I would like to talk about the political parties, the economy. Also, you mentioned to match the communists to share the cheese. I have some questions here related to economy, politics. Also, I would like to invite our third. Wait a moment, please.
Hatsu.
Hatsu is the best tea for our daily life, our daily basis. So you need to go to the market and buy some.
It's cheap enough for that awesome
Taste.
While our third guest is connecting, I will introduce her. Yeah, because it's a her. We need a little of diversity, no? It's not. I'm not buying matches. Would you say that? I don't know.
Don't worry.
I know misogynist. Yeah. So we went to invite a girl to the podcast. She's a political activist. She's very important for this kind of way of thinking here in Colombia. So I wanted to invite her here to the podcast. Here we have with us, welcome, Sara Sanabria. How are you? Let me show. Wait, I'm gonna put the camera on.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, put the camera on. Please.
Is that she?
A capitalist girl?
It's a capitalist here.
No.
So we are here. I know that you can't see us.
How you dare?
How are you there?
No, we have to have a little bit of diversity now.
Yeah.
So, Sarah, we were talking about this book. It's called The Cheese Moon. Cheese Moon. That Alvaro Petro and Gustavo Uribe wrote. It's about that the moon is made of cheese, and the moon should be governed by a communist party to share all the cheese to the poor people.
And that the government is lying to us. All is
All the
lying.
time.
All is fake. All
It's fake.
all
So
is
they are
fake.
saying, what do you think about that? What do you think about that the moon is made of cheese? And so what do you think about if it should be a communist government in the moon?
Okay, so I think that this is all like started by and made up by the leftist parties in order to manipulate people's mind and make them think that what our government, the right government have been doing all this time isn't just like for protecting them, but it's for stealing money.
Fake. It's all fake.
That,
You.
and also I think that communists shouldn't be out the first thing we should regulate to, because people just start to damage all the process we have.
Okay, too much talking. Okay, too much talking.
That
Here.
crap.
That's crap.
That's crap.
And I would like to show to you
Oh yeah.
the king of Chismun.
Yeah, let me show you the.
We got
bring it.
we got an statue from
the
from
king
king.
of Chismun.
The man.
It's called Backput.
Backwood.
Backwood.
Backwood. So we have
The
a.
leader.
I didn't know it wasn't there. Okay, so
We
we have
bring
a. What do we call it?
The king.
The king of the chisme.
The leader.
Like for maybe interrupting all your good ideas, Mr. I don't know, I forgot your name. What's your name?
Gustavo
Sorry.
Uribe.
Gustavo Uribe.
Gustavo Uri, okay, I'm sorry like for interrupting your great idea, but I got a question. What is like the meaning or the purpose of that ship that is flying at like the back?
Sheep?
What sheep? What sheep are you seeing?
Sheep?
sir?
Wait.
You are crazy.
Are you talking
You are
about
crazy.
this one? This thing?
You think? You are crazy.
No, I mean in the other side.
Which is. Oh. Oh, okay.
I want
I
to,
think-
I want to show
I think that-
the public.
Okay.
It's
the public,
an honor.
please, Gustavo, please show to the public what we have behind the scenes.
If it's a inspiration from the
Yes.
singer,
Yeah.
it's the
It's the kind of art that is represented in the Chismun.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Also,
you very
I-
much. Thank you.
I'm glad to have the king of the moon
Well,
here. He's obviously more important than Alvaro.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
He's
so,
the leader. We don't
Yeah.
we don't fight with him. He's
Yeah, we don't
the
fight.
most
So
friendly.
It's like friendly. It's very friendly.
Go away.
So I have some question for you. I have some questions, no? Political and economic questions. Well known that you are really into the political and economic stuff, no?
Yeah.
So I have first a question. I'm gonna pass it to you by the chat, and also I'm gonna say it here. I'm gonna read it. What's your take on legalizing laziness as a legitimate form of protest against capitalism?
I think that's the best idea.
Wait!
I think, can you write it in the
The
chat?
best
Yeah.
idea I've
right.
ever heard.
So,
Firstly, we need to
I'm gonna
speak.
explain
No,
first
no.
the question. So, make legal the laziness, so everybody could be lazy, but as a way for the protest. As you know, the protest is legal in also in many countries, but legalize the laziness as a way of protest against the capitalism, against this capitalist government that is oppressing us. So first I'm gonna take the word of my friend of here, Communism. I think that this question is more.
May I speak one moment? So the thing behind that idea.
Please, stop the video of the chief, please.
So the thing of that.
More volume, more volume.
More volume. No, we need to hear. Probably the behind the idea were some friends of mine. My friend, my left hand for writing the book, and fairly that idea was amazing. No? Simply, you will not think too much to that purpose that have been put in the air for all the people that have been hearing us during the last 20 years of our career. But the most impacting idea is that we plasmate the ideas. So what do you think of that?
I think that is perfect. That's all. It's perfect. It's the pure demonstration of what
beauty.
our society needs to progress, to evolve. If we continue with the bad habits of the capitalism, where all the people is on the slave of the system, where all the people are suffering daily.
Okay, too much.
No!
We could get the people.
Shut
And
up.
we could achieve the real success that our human
Okay,
beings
wait.
deserve.
Wait, shut up that the girl is talking. So, Sarah Zanahoria, please give us your opinion about this question.
So I think that, like personally for me, legalizing all these laziness as like a kind of a process is absurd and it's like really dangerous because it promotes the media. I don't know if you know that word or if you have heard of it, but for me, it's like it's a promote, yeah, a promote for media because it destroys the word, the ethics, like a strong word, ethics and rewards people that don't deserve that reward. Also, I think that something really important is that like, a strong society is built on effort and responsibility. Something that wouldn't like work properly if we were the people that the people that don't that do things that are like not working for the like for
It's because of people like you that we are in
Think
this
too
mess.
much.
Okay.
Fake.
It's
But,
fake, all the
we're
websites
gonna pass to the
fake.
next question. Thank
No.
you very much. Well, I think that first, you're stupid. Well, no. I think that
He's
The thing
racist.
is you are not thinking outside the box. That's why our
My-
society
my
is
role-
so
So corrupted, so damaged. That's
and
why.
give us illnesses.
That's why.
That's why
our people is
The
dying every
vaccines
day.
are ways to put us
Oh, okay.
with and
1
too much.
million of people is
Okay.
dying every day of famine. Do you know what is that? How suffering is that? Criminal.
It's terrible.
Cruel.
It's terrible. It's cruel.
No, it's not your fault. It's the system
It's-
fault. It's the
This
government fault.
society,
And it's
wait,
your
especially
mindset fault.
the government.
Wait, I'm receiving a call.
It's your mindset fault.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, it's great news. Okay, I'm gonna say it here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I have some news. As I know, Gustavo Uribe, and you, Sara Sanabria, you are both politicians, right? You are politicians for different thinking, but you are politicians, right? As we know,
He's the man.
next year
I'm the man.
here in Colombia we are having elections. I
Yeah.
have been informed that you both are presented as candidates to the elections to president in Colombia.
I'm
So-
going to be the president, and when I will be selected, the first thing that our Colombian people will do is an important thing: travel to
To
the
the
cheese moon and to eat all cheese, and we will share what the real ecstasy is.
And
I
I will
promise.
be there.
Okay,
the
after
first instant
that,
he
this
governs.
bill-
My first minister is gonna be here.
I'm gonna have
I'm gonna see
have
all
some
his
some role
actions.
in your government.
and help.
I think that if you cooperate and if your mindset would accept
Change.
to
Please,
change,
please cut. Let's cut. Okay, okay, take him back. We have the other candidate here.
racist.
I didn't know
She's
this. I
cutting
didn't know that they were
She's
candidates
cutting
for the president. So, would you mind to give us a little introduction for your campaign? Are you very nice?
For that mindset, for that
I think that she's
That
pleased.
means that-
I think that she just gets shocked because she didn't expect us to give her this kind of questions.
loser,
Sorry,
loser.
can you repeat?
Could you
I'm not
move the computer a little bit to the camera to hear better?
Shit! Ah, shut up.
Food contamination, food pollution, and these environment hazards.
Vote for me. Vote for me.
He's the man.
Nobody
Okay,
cares.
Okay, well, wait.
Nobody cares.
I'm gonna bring the camera.
A little bit close.
A closer-
May I take him?
Yeah.
Or-
So the question is, as we know, you are candidate for the presidency the next year, 2026 now. So, would you mind to give us a little like introduction as someone as Gustavo made a little introduction of your campaign? What would you do? Because Gustavo told us that he will make that all the Colombian people travel to the Chismun. So, would you mind to give us a little introduction?
Even the ñeros in La Yopalosa.
Okay, like a brief introduction about what my campaign is gonna be like.
Yeah, Or what plans do you have to for the Colombian people? Give us an introduction.
Okay, one of my purposes, I think that would be um, a service for our children. No, our children. No, I'm sorry.
Too boring, too boring.
Nobody cares. Nobody
But
cares.
keep talking, girl. Keep talking.
16 to 50 years, a 18 hours service of patriotic labor.
Service, what are you talking about, girl?
That's so boring.
Well, keep
Like
talking.
A woman won't be
some service hours in which our cities will work and help
Too
the
boring.
government.
Let's put a real entertainment.
Like if it was like a labor day.
Please keep talking.
Sorry,
Please
No, keep talking, don't
talking.
worry.
keep talking. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, it would be something like that.
Boring.
One of my main purposes will be reducing poverty with without putting some classes first and others lower. Like not because the people are poor, we have to.
Well, like she was so boring. She.
We had to cut up her video because it was too boring for you. And we know,
I kept sleeping.
we know that you like that kind of stuff that she's really boring. So we continue with some question. She's a little busy, so she's gonna leave in some minutes, but we're gonna take this time in a good way and make some question more. Are you okay with that?
Yes. Okay.
Yes, okay. Well, we have this question. I think that this question is really important to discuss with you. So we have, listen, closer,
Slowly?
closely, for you hear me well. Well, let me see the question. Is reggaeton, this genre of music that has been so popular, reggaeton, this kind of music like you like, Bad Bunny, baby. So we have. So, is reggaeton a tool of cultural imperialism or an aesthetic revolution of the people? I'm gonna send you the question. So, I would like to start with. No, I would say that first. I don't like reggaeton. I think that is a poor gender in music. I am a musician, as you know. I am a death metalcore singer.
I could bring in a guitar and
You could
give
bring
us
a
an
guitar,
example.
yeah. But yeah, first we want to have the opinion of the girl, because it's important, no? So what do you think about this question? Please.
So
Nobody cares the women.
For this moment, I wanna pass the question to my friend, Gustavo Uribe, because I've already answered. So I wanna first listen the perspective from Gustavo Uribe, and then I can answer. Thank you.
The reggaeton is one. I gotta say my real opinion. I don't like reggaeton. Even the king of the munchies do not like reggaeton. Backput hates reggaeton. Why? It is a basic and simple reason. In the reggaeton, we can find different vibrations, and with those vibrations, there is a very interesting thing. Those vibrations are the ones that damage our brain. Those are slowly, and it is slowly for the reason that you cannot realize it in a quick way, and in a slow way, it deteriorates all your brain, and in 30 years you will not hear and see anything. It's a process. And finally, the government will have your bank accounts. It's terrible. All the fault of reggaeton.
Oh,
And
too boring.
Continue with the. He's the boy, he's the man.
Oh yeah, party. Keep going.
He's enjoying it.
I want to try some.
I love this solo.
I want to try.
This is is a song of mine. It's from.
How is called?
It's from. It was for Revenge My Man for that word of reggaeton that poor.
Poor gender.
I got to show you a real and interesting vibes that Backput has learned or teach to us, to Alvaro and to me, that is the secret hymn of the Chismon.
That's the aim of their culture.
That's the hymn. And finally,
That's too much for today. So, that's a question. Well, Sarah, do you have more time to more question or do you have to leave now?
I can answer the last question because I really didn't answer. So for me, it's kind of a similar perspective than as the one that my friend Gustavo just said. I think that it's a polemic topic due to the fact that in most of these reggaeton questions, people tend to talk about really like not respectful topics. They always try to use like bad language, bad words, bad languages.
Too boring. Nobody cares.
And also like yeah, so
Disappointing.
I think that reggaeton isn't like good for the society as the way it
it's crap.
encourages new generations to think like in that perspective, with a bad perspective. Yeah, I think that.
So, so you're gonna stay more time or you have to leave?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me your last question and I can answer.
Let
and
me
then
check it. So please. No, you know what I like that Alvaro Petro has become now the cameraman.
Yes, I have become
show
the
you.
camera. So
Now you're the cameraman.
I am the cameraman behind all the scene.
I've become the cameraman.
Behind all the scene.
Okay, let me check. Please don't show the
Don't worry.
PC. I have something. No, I have private chats here. Don't tell your mom. No.
What are you talking about?
What
I
are
thought-
you hiding?
I thought to
Are,
your
are you with the
grandmother-
government?
Okay, wait.
To your
I
grandmother.
have this
Are you with the government?
No, wait. No, please. Nobody know that. Listen closer, please. Know what that we know that the. Okay, it's a little introduction. Know that we know that the moon is made of cheese. Do you think? Yes, listen closer now. Listen closer, please. Do you think that the Mars, the planet Mars, the red planet Mars, is made of a ham, a Spanish ham?
Spanish ham?
Jam.
Yes,
Jam.
the nucleus. That's what. And very interesting fact that I could realize.
Ham is not a word.
No,
Jam.
it's ja.
No,
No, ham.
ham is
Ham.
It's
Do you
ham.
know?
I don't think
you
you
don't
really
know
know
that
talk
word?
in English. But
Okay.
the nucleus of the cheese moon is made up of Spanish ham. It's so delicious.
That's why they
No,
it
and-
have a this
Yes. So the Spaniards, like 500 years ago, they
Spaniards?
went
Spaniards?
the Spaniards.
The Spaniards.
Oh yeah.
It's in history.
They
but
went
they erased it.
in their ships to the moon, and they taste that ham and they take it to the earth and they made it popular. But it is original from the cheese moon, right?
Okay, but we are talking about Mars. Mars, the planet Mars. The red planet.
But I didn't finish. In another way,
Okay, so I think these kind of questions are nonsense. So I think by my part, I'm done with this.
Okay,
Thank you
goodbye.
for the opportunity.
Bye bye.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Bye bye.
We are real entertainment for all of us. please show to the people. Okay, so we're gonna keep talking about the. Would you like to keep talking about the? Yeah, let's leave it there. It's okay. Well, let me put it. Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, I did, sorry.
It's okay. Okay. Yeah, you are in the frame.
Yes.
So we like to keep talking about the Mars. What is Mars made of? Or do you want to talk something about?
About Mars?
Yes, what I was telling is that the Spanish ham that we could find in the nucleus, it was transported by Coca-Cola to Mars, to the Earth, to Venus, to the Sun, and to Jupiter. Why there? Because those are the most important factories that we could find of that type
They
of
could
ham.
find.
And there are many types of civilizations that we could find all over those planets. It's amazing how much they have developed their countries for being communist.
And
It's
another thing
magic.
is that
Oh, so that's why do you love communists? Because
Yes.
all these planets are communists and they have developed societies by
They
the
have
communists.
achieved
they have achieved
Success.
something that here in Earth we can.
They have
we
achieved
can
the perfect communist.
Yes,
exactly.
not like in
The humans haven't allowed us to develop the real and true communism. They have deviated to the capitalism where all the people suffers, where all the people are slaves.
It's really good. I have to show you something. I have a new song. As you know, I'm a metal, deathcore, Indian, progressive revelation
Indian.
artist. When it fascinated me. So for me, it was like an inspiration. So I was inspired about the from Russian people about the cheese in the moon.
The Topushan?
The Russian people, yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna show it to you. You're gonna be the first people in listen
In the
to this
earth.
song. In the earth and in the space. Also for the Topushan people, it will be a pleasure. So please, wait closer.
Stop. We can continue.
It's simple. It's hard. We cannot hear it.
Topushan.
We can. It's simply hard.
Ball
With chills.
with gin.
A very salty.
Very salty.
With communism.
With communism. Topushan people.
With communists.
That's all.
Very salty.
So what do you think about the song?
It's a hit song. It will hit on
Do
summer.
you think that?
Yes, it's gonna go viral.
Yeah, because if it doesn't go viral, I'm gonna stay here in the basement of my mother. she's a little bit upset because
you bring people.
I quit college for the podcast and for the music. You know, I quit college. I was in Harvard, but now I'm more happy
Here.
with you.
You are happier? Are you happier?
Yeah, I'm happier here than Harvard.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because Harvard is a
Yes, because it's all a business. It's all capitalism that
exactly.
It don't let us think in the way we need to.
Yeah,
so
so-
these things, for example, is beneficial
ask money
for
education
our
that must be-
education. That thinking.
It must be illegal to ask money for education that we'll need.
No, and it's funny, you know, because when I was about to quit Harvard, my mom told me, "Why do you quit Harvard? It's Harvard. Why so serious? Why so serious?" So I told her, "Mom, I'm not happy in Harvard. My passion is the music and the podcast." So this is the third episode. It has a good rating. The last episode had like 2 viewers. It's a top.
Really?
3 viewers.
3.
That has a lot.
Yeah, it's
You need to have
it's
a
like-
monument.
It's my record. And my last song got like 2 likes in YouTube. So I know that I have a future.
I got
You
to
have a
admit that I
future.
was one of of that. Like it
Oh,
was
yeah?
amazing.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. So here we are with the fun. The fun, the thing that shows a fan.
A fan.
There is another fan.
There is an example.
There is a fan
There's
fan.
another fan.
And-
One of the ones that have been since the first moment of the creation of the podcast.
Yeah. So we continue with the
I would
podcast.
like to
Oh yeah. Sorry.
the last question, the most important
The
question.
definitive question. Okay. Go ahead.
No, you are going to make.
No, you
The one
No,
of
I was thinking about that you were.
asked.
I got a question. I got a really interesting question.
For you,
Yes,
simple
yes,
for
yes.
you. We
Well,
think
first of
that
all-
question.
Remember to drink Hatsu, that is the sponsor of this podcast. It's a really good. I already finished my bowls. I said that really tasty drink. But yeah, it's a very tasty, and they are paying for the podcast. And they were the first brand to trust their name on me. But yeah, so please try it's really good.
They're really good.
Yeah, also, go ahead with your question.
I got to admit that I met a really interesting boy at the Pusha Man.
At the Pusha Man?
At the
At the
Pusha
Pusha
Man.
Man.
I met it. I met him with Alvaro.
me.
And he confessed us that he established he went to here there. He became a girl and he established a relationship with a very interesting man in Yopal, in Colombia. And we were trying to find out who was it. And he told us he was called David Santiago.
Oh,
And
wait,
I
wait.
remember that was your alias. That was your alias, my dear. So I thought,
We investigate.
oh my God, you were with Atopusha Man. So how was that
That
feeling?
experience. How do you didn't notice something that went off?
I gotta admit that at the beginning I didn't know that he was Pusha. She was Pusha. Because for me, she's about gonna
He
be
is a man.
a she, no?
He is a man.
She told me she was
Number.
called Diana, you know.
Yes,
Well,
I thought
I too.
and in there in the moon, he even called Diana.
who is calling the
I
moon?
was. I don't remember.
Alex?
You like-
Could you
no.
refer me our man? Don't know what's his name.
Ketaurus.
Ketaurus is
One of the
is her real name.
Yes,
His
the
real name is
Ketaurus
Ketaurus.
was the first ones to have a mention in the moon, the cheese moon. So.
And he told us very interesting facts about you, my dear.
Okay, I gotta admit that I always thought that he was a girl. She was very pretty, I think so. We long like 9 months, but we have to. She broke with me. I was very devastated. She told me that she had to go back to
The
his
cheese moon?
place, to his town. I really didn't understood why. Then I made some work to investigate, and I get to know that she wasn't normal, but I didn't knew that she was a Topushan boy.
Now you know, my
Yeah.
dear.
Yeah.
And
You
it,
know,
for
you know.
for him, for Ketaurus, was one of the most boring.
We have a lunch. No, keep talking. I have here
For Ketaurus, it was one of the most.
please take.
May I help you or you?
No, there is no for you because you're.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are poor,
Thank you
so-
very much.
Also, we are gonna have drink Hatsu, a special edition yellow. So keep talking, bro.
This is the new flavor of Hatsu.
Yeah, it's very
This, the sponsor of this video, is called Yellow.
It, so well, see, yeah, surprisingly, it appeared to me that I hang out with the Pusham boy, you know.
with cheese, with fromages.
Yeah.
These are special
Yeah,
sandwiches
this is special sandwiches from.
with the
cheese from the
cheese of the moon.
Oh, also, this is the the ham from the
Of the
center.
center of the moon, the cheese moon.
It's
It's really difficult to get one piece of that. Yeah, because the cheese is the easier part. It's the one in the core, in the upper layer, but the difficulty, the hand, because it's the core of the achievement.
So and everything is better with hands. So I think that we are over time.
Yeah.
I don't have a watch, no, but I think that we're over time.
Yes, we are over time.
Because we have to visit our friends from the achievement. We
And-
have our
In 2 days, Kitaurus is going to bring here.
come here again.
You
Do you want to see
So I
him
gotta
again?
call Diana. Well, now I know that she's not Diana, but it's Ketaurus. It will be interesting to see his other part
Of the moon.
of the
The achievement.
So thank you.
the dark side of the moon.
Thank you so much for being
Achievement.
here.
We have
Subscribe.
something to tell after they finish. A message from the people of there.
No, first we
Remember.
need to finish.
Remember, our society needs to share.
Needs to share with all the people without.
And we could achieve what we deserve to be communist. To yes.
I remember the best people are the ones that live in Chile. Here and there, you couldn't find a person like that.
I have a wait. I have to.
Hats.
Hatsu. I have something to tell.
Hatsu.
You know that always
Hatsu.
Hatsu. You know what? We finish every episode with a quote, with a famous quote. So I have this quote. It was said by Julio Caesar. He said, "Sometimes the most quiet people are the people that don't talk." So thank you very much for this episode. We're gonna stay
But-
here
But
eating this cheese.
beautiful quote. I need to say, I need to
Yeah,
admire
thank you very
that
much.
phrase.
And have
It's been a pleasure being with
It's
you.
been a pleasure. Have a good night.
Hatsu.
Hatsu.
Thank you.
It tastes like shit.